Hi everyone, my name is Margaret Stevenson, and for the next 5 minutes I'm going to talk to you about Ontario's Green Energy Act. It's a new program to encourage the development of renewable energy projects and the implications of this policy for local community involvement in the development of renewable energy resources. The Ontario government has committed itself, through its Green Energy Act, to developing renewable energy resources like wind and solar, which will hopefully help end our dependence on unsustainable energy resources and allow Ontario to meet its energy needs well into the future. The main goals of the provincial government's Green Energy Act are to boost Ontario's economy by supporting the creation of green-collar jobs, investing in the renewable energy resource sector, and promoting the conservation of energy by supporting better management of household energy expenditures. In order to really boost investment in the development of renewable energy resources and expedite the growth of the renewable energy sector, the Act enabled the Feed-in Tariff, or FIT, program, which is implemented by the Ontario Power Authority. The central component of the FIT program is a contract between the renewable energy developer and the Ontario government, whereby the government pays a fixed price to developers for the electricity they generate over the next 20 years. The renewable energy approval process, which is a part of the FIT program, has expedited the growth of the renewable energy sector by replacing existing provincial legislation with a one-step, streamlined approvals process that allows companies to more quickly meet approval requirements. In addition, the process is expedited by eliminating a patchwork of local approval requirements while ensuring that important provincial protection measures remain in place. Some people, such as independent energy advisor Tom Adams, feel that the Act has allowed companies to bypass meaningful public input and allowed the government to promote business interests in a manner that shields itself from legislative oversight and accountability. Before a project developer submits a request to proceed with construction of a project, it must complete various impact assessment reports. The developer must ascertain the feasibility of connecting to the existing electricity system, conduct an environmental impact survey, meet requirements for noise standards, and conduct public consultations in order to determine the community members' concerns. Any public consultations that occur must be well documented and submitted with the other assessments when the company finally submits its request to proceed with construction. In order to examine the issues presented by the Green Energy Act and FIT program at a local level, I considered the recent experiences of community members from Sault Ste. Marie and the case of the Bow Lake Wind Farm Development Project. Since the Green Energy Act was passed in 2009, numerous companies including DP Energy, Confederation Power, and Brookfield Power have put forward proposals to develop more wind farms in the Algoma region. 2 projects have currently received a FIT contract, and others have been placed in the FIT reserve as potential projects for the future. The Bow Lake Phase 1 is a 20-megawatt wind farm located on a site near Lake Superior Provincial Park. The site is ideal for the construction of a wind farm because it is close to the lake and close to transmission lines that serve the nearby hydroelectric dams along the Montreal River. DP Energy has been awarded a FIT contract to develop the site, and the first phase is scheduled to begin construction this year. DP Energy recently held several public open houses on April 4th and 5th. Not being in the Sioux myself, I managed to cajole my little sister into attending the open house for me. At the open house, members of a concerned citizen group called Save Ontario's Algoma Region, or SOAR, raised concerns about the effects of the wind farms on the environment and the impact of the farms on the tourism industry in the nearby provincial park. In order to address these concerns, DP Energy constructed photo montages that integrate images of wind turbines into photos of the surrounding area. Some limitations of these images are that they are two-dimensional and static, and therefore do not give a full representation of the visual effects of the turbines in the surrounding region. While DP Energy has taken many steps to ensure that the local Siouxites are aware of the project and have the opportunity to ask questions, some of the community members' more fundamental concerns remain unanswered. For example, the Green Energy Act and the legislative changes the Act entails have aroused suspicion in many citizens who feel that their voices are being silenced. In contacting one of the members of SOAR, I learned that the Act involved amendments to the Planning Act and that these changes include exemptions for renewable energy projects to zoning bylaws. This has the effect of uploading most of the responsibilities for renewable energy generation to the provincial level. Additionally, it is unclear how much of the Algoma region will benefit economically from such wind farm projects in the long term. While the announcements of the wind turbine factories in Tillsonburg and Windsor demonstrate that green-collar jobs are indeed being brought to Ontario, it is unclear whether the Green Energy Act mandates that the economic prosperity be dispersed equally to different parts of the province. In conclusion, while the government's efforts to transform and diversify Ontario's energy sector are certainly admirable, the government needs to reconsider many of the wider implications of its green enthusiasm, including, but not limited to, the need to constantly engage Ontario citizens in the process.